welcome back to Hinterland for what will be the third and final episode of this mini-series, this 24 hours on a map. There's a few things have changed. I think I might have left you in the 1st of October, or the first half of October, sorry. A few things have changed. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly get in here because of time and all that. Where are we at? I can't remember why I come onto this. Why did I come onto this screen? Yeah, a few things have changed. I tell you what I know exactly what I was gonna look at. So we 18 and 20 minutes because we've got half an hour in the bank, haven't we? So we 18 hours and 20 minutes in. So we've got 25 and a half hours left. 25 and a half hours left? 5.5 hours left. What we need to do is we need to get this harvested and hopefully get another crop in before the time's up, to see if we can make a little bit more money that way. This field we've got soybean in. We've also got soybean in the field just over to our left as well. If I show you on the map quickly, we're getting hardly any of this. I mean, this doesn't look very good. Although it depends on how much soybean's worth. I think we've got it on medium economy, haven't we, or normal economy, so we'll probably get more than what we're used to getting. What I did off camera was the field that we built. Well, it wasn't really a field, was it? It was just a bit. So that whole area there, we ploughed up and we've put oats in it. The reason I chose oats is because they're ready in about 4 months, I think. So I wanted to try to get everything sort of one last push in these last, what's going to be 5 hours, just to see if we can get as much money in as possible. I've also had to to be able to do that, to be able to get it lined and get fertilise on it, I had to take a 10 grand loan. So we'll have to pay that back once we make some more money, but that isn't going to be an issue because we've got loads and loads of bales that are ready to be sold over there. So we might get a couple of these fields done and then go and sell them bales. How long have we been recording now? 3 minutes. So I am really conscious about this video not being too long, because we've still got quite a lot to do, over 5 hours to do it in, and I don't want a video that's an hour. The last video, if you watched all the way to the end, I didn't end it how I'd normally end it. It just finished at the end of the day. There was 2 reasons for that. Firstly, it basically, that end of the day, there was nothing new that we did after that. And secondly, I thought the video was 59 minutes long, and it wasn't. I put another video on the end of that video and not realised, so instead of it being 59 minutes long, I think in reality it was only about 33 minutes long, something like that, which I was happy with, because we don't like videos that are nearly an hour long. Well, I do like them, but I don't really particularly enjoy putting them out. I mean, these fields here, we won't get as much because they were never lined. They're fully fertilised. I think they're rolled as well, but they were never lined. I forgot all about it. Whereas the 2 new fields that we've created over, right over there, the back of the combine, they've had everything done to them, so they're absolutely perfect. Right, off camera I am going to get definitely the 2 soybean fields done. I might even get that wheat field, or barley it is, sorry, barley field done as well. And then we'll sell some bales. And then after that, we'll probably go into the next month, I would have thought, because we'll be getting on for time in the in-game day. I mean, so I'll be back shortly. As you can see, we are just about finished with the barley. So we've done the 2 soybean fields. We're nearly finished with this one. I haven't even had a look to see what our sort of numbers with soybean are. I filled the trail up a couple of times and then emptied sort of bits out of the combine. When I was looking at the price, it fluctuates massively for soybean, like really I can't even think of the word, severe. So it can be as low as 800 and as high as 2,200 per 1,000 litres. Its highest, I think it was in March. So to get, in fact, no it wasn't, it was June, but I was thinking I might get as far as March, like if we can get some more fields planted and then sort of rattle through the months, then March might be sort of achievable, well I don't think we'll get a June or July, it's one of them anyway. As for the barley, I think it's next month. I think it's in December, isn't it? We've got canola in that field, and then, like I said, we've got oats in the field over the back there. Am I going to be able to get that all in? Yeah. I don't know whether I'm going to bother building this, because we won't get overly much for it. I might even just end up just ploughing it in, but we'll see. I think this trail is pretty full as well. Hopefully we'll get it all in. Excellent. Right, we'll switch it off, because what I want to do is I want to unhook from there, and while we're back on, I want to go over and I want to start selling the bales. Not very quickly. I really like this tractor though. I really like it. When you put it next to the Massey as well, it's absolutely massive. But I suppose it is 150 horsepower. And that feels massive as well. It took ages to do it. What are we on now? We're now on 19.5 hours. I don't think we're going to get them fields planted and harvested again. In fact, I'm pretty certain that we won't. But let's get these bales sold. We'll make a decent amount from these. Why is that showing as if it's got some on when it hasn't got any on? How weird. It's not like I was transporting. Let's just get this menu on a second. Reset operating position. Oh my god, what has gone on there? What on earth has gone on there? Am I going to lose this? Wait, I'm going to click off. Do you know what? I didn't even save it after the after doing the harvest as well. Right, let's try to resolve this somehow. Right. I've managed... Oh, please pull up here. All I did was I reset the tractor and then I pushed the front of the trailer into the water. Oh, let's check the price, because there's two places to sell silage, isn't there? Ah, maybe there's only one. I thought there was two. So I'll get them off there. Are they going to sell? Yes. 20,000. I know I've got them. I'll push them back in shortly. I hope this doesn't go all crazy again. In fact, I'm going to save it now. Can't drive over there because it's got cropping now. I know they're definitely all fermented. I looked in the first half of November and they were already at 89%, so they're definitely ready. Push them in there like that. So I'm getting 1,234 sorry, per bale. There we go. 1,055 according to that. I wonder if the price is going up. I'll tell you what's happened. I know exactly what's happened. Only a bit of it'll have been taken the first time round, won't it? And then the rest of it's been taken. That's why it only showed us 1,500. Or 1,055, sorry, not 1,500. Two left. How awkward is that? Tell you what I can do though, just while we're doing that to save some time, let's repair that. Oh, what I will do as well when I'm here, which I didn't realise until Mike mentioned it in the comments. 33,000. I didn't realise these are ours as well. That we had 10 cows there. I thought that was the sort of the animal dealer that we had no control over. I didn't realise we had more cows, so I could sell them. Right, I'll do these last two, and then to be honest, do I start turning the fields around? I don't know if there's any point, because I don't know whether within the time we've got, the 4 hours that we've got remaining, game time, that I'll be able to get them turned around or not. I might just not have to lime them and not roll them. I mean, lime, to be honest, liming's quite quick. The rolling takes ages. There we go, that's 2. And I think that'll be the last lot of building I'll do as well. Given the time, I don't think we'll have any more opportunity to do any more. Right, here's the ship coming in. Right, let's skip forward. I may or may not have started to turn them fields around. We'll see. Okay, we're in the final stretch. We've fast forwarded to March. All our fields are ready. I'm going to keep talking while we crack on. All our fields are ready. They were weeded. I can't remember. I don't think I rolled the stop for drive over there. I think the only thing I didn't do was roll them ones. Yeah. Which I 100% would never have had time for. So, and that one's still sat in the field. It's alright, it's got the correct tyres on. That won't matter. What we're going to do, we'll start from this one, this canola field, over here. And we will have to also get our... missed a bit of lead there. We'll also have to get our trailer. So we've got, I think when I started, let's have a look. Right, we've got an hour and 54 minutes left to get this, all this harvested. I have a feeling it ain't gonna happen, but we shall try. A few different crops. We've got canola, we've got sorghum. What else is in? There might be some soybean in. That might be soybean there next to us. Turn around here. Get a bit of a headland on, then I'll be able to start going up and down. I'm gonna have to use, I think I'm gonna have to use a worker runner, just so I can do the carton. And then just sell as we go, if I'm gonna get any of this done. Oh my god. Oh, the price is so low. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, that's alright. That's not that bad at all. In fact, I might do another one. Then I know I can turn around without going into the next crop. Okay. How long have we been recording now? There's another 3 minutes gone. I'm gonna get cracking. I haven't done time lapse at all, have I? In this whole, well, I say whole, 3-episode mini-series. I might stick a time lapse in of us getting stuff done. We'll see. Either way, we'll be back, I don't know, maybe in about an hour. Okay, so the 24 hours is up, and this is the second time I've recorded this. We actually just passed the 24 hours now. The first time, which you'll hear tomorrow when, or not tomorrow, the next video I release will probably be the Griffin, Indiana. Next episode of that. It might, due to what's happened on here, have already been released before this one, even though it was recorded after. But basically, the final clip for this, which was like, I don't know, 8-9 minute clip, something like that, I deleted whilst I was playing. Whilst I was recording the Griffin, Indiana episode, I deleted the final clip of this one. So I've had to come back on and do it again. Thankfully, let's go and have a look at this while thankfully, I didn't delete the save. I tend not to straight away. I never got a good look at it really. I want to have a look, see what it was like. Yeah, thankfully I didn't delete the save, so we can come back on and just finish it off. But 24 hours gone. The things that I spoke about was basically, when I do the next 24 hours sort of mini-series, which I will do because I've really enjoyed it, I won't have it so restrictive. So I don't mind starting off with nothing. In fact, I really like that. I'm keen to do that again. What I will allow myself to do though is I will allow myself to lease items, because that's been massively restrictive, not being able to do that. I would allow myself workers, because again, that's been massively restrictive. I used workers towards the end to start getting some of this harvested, but what else would I do? I'm sure there was 3 things. I can't remember what the third one was. Oh, loans possibly. Where again, only towards the end, I took out 10 grand loan to pay for some lime, and then paid it straight back. So yeah, I'd allow them 3 things. Like I said, I'd still quite happily start with nothing. Maybe just a small tractor and a chainsaw and a trailer. But there was definitely some things I would change. As far as 24 hours go, it's not that much time, is it? What we've managed to do is these 3 fields here, we've managed to harvest 3 times. So basically what was already in them, which was all weed infested and not fertilised, we've managed to do that, and then 2 more of our own. Although we didn't, in fact we haven't harvested the 3rd time, they're still in, as you can see from over here. We've baled these 2 fields. We made a lot of money off the baling, and then with really small equipment have created these massive fields. Whether I'd have done that a second time around, or whether I'd have maybe done a few smaller fields, sort of that were easier to manage, I'm not sure. Animals, I mean, we've got them chickens, we haven't got many. They haven't even created a full pallet. There's only about 17, and let's go and have a look. We're into March. We've been on the map for about 8 or 9 in-game months, something like that. 8 in-game months, and yeah, there's very little in it. As far as what we've created, I think we've generated, quite a lot of crop. We've sold a lot. We're up to 150 grand, and obviously we've still got, if we were still carrying on playing, we've got like tens of thousands of pounds worth of crop. See, there's nothing there. They might have been run out of food now, but if they have, it hasn't been for that long. No, they've still got a bit of food left, and they've generated 700 like nothing. That's half a pallet load, isn't it? Isn't it 1400 per pallet? So yeah, there's nothing in there. The cows we got rid of. The map itself, absolutely love. Onatana, created an absolutely amazing map. And this is the type of map that I would literally sink hundreds of hours into. As you've seen with the Let's Plays I've done on other survival Let's Play I've done on No Man's Land, I'm up to something like, although I've stopped playing on that map, I'm up to something like 450 hours on it, which is a long time considering I've recorded nearly all of it. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Shame I didn't get to do these fields, but we did set the rule of 24 hours. I think we've probably been up to sort of 300 grand if we carried on. We've still got some in the silo as well. And it's just, possibilities on this map are like pretty much endless, aren't they? I think in a sense it's slightly easier than No Man's Land just because of everything you start off with and the fact that there's more here. But it's probably a prettier map than No Man's Land as well. I know I'm comparing the two and maybe I shouldn't, but they are very similar. I mean, if you start playing on either of them, they'll both give you the same sort of experience, I think, and it's exactly the way I like to play as well. So I'm certainly not criticising them. I absolutely adore maps like this. But I'm not sure when the next sort of 24-hour one will be. The only reason I did a 24-hour sort of mini-series, which was meant to be in one episode, by the way, but obviously couldn't get done in that way, is because I was desperate to be on this map. I seen it, and straight away I was like, yeah, that map's for me. Get us on it. But I knew I just couldn't invest the time in it to do a full episode. I'll definitely be I'll definitely be using this again. I absolutely love this. I love the sound of it. It's just sort of nostalgic reasons as well for FS19. Absolutely adore it. But this is where we're going to leave it. Not with the pipe. I'll at least uncover me first. Yeah, really enjoyed it. If there's anything you think I could do different on a 24-hour series, then just let us know and I'll consider it. Or if you think there's any maps, sort of, it'll be newer ones now, I would have thought. If there's any more maps that you think I could be doing a 24-hour series on, then by all means, just either comment or drop us a mail on Twitter or something like that, and we'll have a look. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.
PlayStation